So the most basic way to get started writing your first query is to use the query wizard, and what this is going to do is allow you to just answer a couple of basic questions about what tables you want to include and what columns you want to include in your query, and then QuerySmith will go ahead and will create the original graphical query for you. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to connect to a database. So I'm actually just going to pick one of my samples databases. I'll pick my Northwind connection here. And from here, I'm going to be presented with a list of all the tables in the database. And so I'm just going to pick some orders and some order details. I'll also pick products and customers. So I've got a couple of options here with respect to how I might want to join the tables together. The default option is going to be to use referential integrity. Now, there's a fair number of databases that don't actually have referential integrity in them, either because they're vendor apps that support multiple databases and they don't have it in there, or just because your database design is missing it. And in that case, one of the things you can do is you can just choose to join based on matching column names. And but I'm going to take the primary and foreign key values here. So what I see now is a list of all of the columns that are in those four tables that I had selected, and so I'm just going to pull in some columns here. I'll pull in the order date, pull in a price and a quantity, a product name, and maybe a company name for a customer here, and maybe where they bought. And just go ahead and finish this now. And what this is going to do is it's going to create for me the graphical query, and that will include all of the join conditions that are necessary. I'm just going to close this down for just a second to see this a little better, and I'll bring my bottom table up right up here just so I can fit that all in a little bit better. So if I want to now, I can go ahead and I can run this query, or I can generate the SQL for it if I want to have a look. And from here, I'll just go ahead and run it and see my results. So that's the query wizard, and it's the quickest and easiest way to get started writing a query.